What is up with everyone, Paul from Timeless Productions here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get Milady inside of the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Now this weapon is a great sword. It is an absolutely fast and amazing great sword at that. Now this weapon can be obtained very early inside of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, right in the very first area as soon as you begin this DLC, so why not go and get this really great weapon? And there's plenty of items around the entire DLC for you to go ahead and upgrade this weapon as fast and as soon as possible. So with a heavier strike, this is what it does with your LT or whatever one, L2 I think it is on PlayStation. And then these are your R1 or RTs slash R2s for Elden Ring. They are fast, swift, strong attacks. This weapon moves so fast and you just kind of like dance with this weapon. Now, for doing just your regular R1 or RB on Xbox, these weapons are, or these attacks are also pretty fast and very easy to use. As well as two-handed or one-handed, it still moves about the same. It's still like a beautiful kind of like dance with the sword. This weapon is absolutely amazing. It is really good when it comes to destroying an enemy. I think you can also stagger enemies very easily with this weapon. And then for your L2 or LT attack, you also have this weird like thrust attack where you just go in, thrust, and you'll be able to hit the weapon or hit the enemy as very hard as you possibly can. Your jumping attacks is just a regular thrust attack as you guys saw there, but you can kind of alternate between them. If you do a jump attack and then do any of the R2 or R1 or RT or RB attacks, they kind of blend together very well, even with a jumping attack or a rolling attack as well. They just blend perfectly. Now, for the stats for Milady, it is an actual regular, just standard sword, but you do 116 by 46 for just your regular damage without having to upgrade it. It does scale with both strength and dex. I'm thinking it's going to scale more with dexterity rather than strength, as most of these swords do in this kind of regard. It also has the impaling thrust as, of course, its special FP kind of attack. So this weapon, we're going to go ahead and get right into where to find it. Again, right as soon as you start the DLC, you'll be at this grace. Now this grace is the first one you see the second you walk out of the cave that's right behind you. If you head towards this road and follow this road down past these scorched ruins, you'll come over here to Three Path Cross. Once you get to Three Path Cross, you're going to head across the bridge over here towards Castle Anise, or the castle over here, and you'll go to the Castle Front Grace. It's very close to the Castle Front Grace, right at the very beginning of this area. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead, hop on Torrent, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the exact path to take. Again, you're just going to go ahead, head down towards where these arches kind of are, and you're going to head down here towards the road. Once you get to the road here, you're going to go ahead and take a left towards the scorched ruins where the arc is right there. You're just going to go ahead, head through. Now there are going to be a couple of different enemies that you might encounter here. As you guys saw the first one when I got to the arches, there's these like spirit kind of enemies here, and then straight ahead you'll see the giant wicker man, which is going to be devastating, especially if you're just starting the DLC. So what you want to do is just try to avoid him as much as possible. He will always walk this path, even when you're just starting out. This does not change whatsoever. You're just going to have to dodge some of his attacks, especially the kick attack that he just did right there. Just go ahead and head right past him. Now you might take more damage than I did, of course, if you don't have the Erdtree fragments. Luckily I have all of them, so I'm able to reduce a lot of the damage. We're going to go ahead and head over here towards this side of Grace where you can see the Mikola cross right there. Once we get to this side of Grace, you're going to want to go ahead, touch this Grace just in case, and rest at it so that you can actually stop the Wicker Man from aggroing towards you, and he'll reset. After that, we're going to head straight forward down the road a little bit more, of course, towards the bridge that I was talking about. Now, once we get to this bridge, what you want to do is sprint as fast as possible on torrent, because there is going to be this kind of like catapulting bayonet thing that's going to be shooting spears at you. So you're just going to want to dodge those. I've never been hit by them, honestly, and I haven't really like maneuvered out of the way too much, so I'm not 100% sure how accurate they are, but just try to keep maneuvering left and right so that you don't get hit. Once you head past this though, we're going to head right over here towards this second bridge that you're going to see where the stairs are, and there's going to be this side of grace right here, which is the castle front side of grace. Again, you're going to want to touch it and or rest at it just to stop the aggro from the other enemies. Now, once you get to the stairs, we're going to go ahead and head up these stairs towards the actual castle. Now, as you're heading up these stairs and you get to the end of the bridge, you're going to approach this kind of giant kind of guy right here. And you're just going to want to run to his left and run directly past him. Now, usually he doesn't follow me up. This exact time he followed me up, which I was unaware of, so it kind of caught me off guard. But once you get up here, there's going to be a left side right over here by this wall and a right side. There's going to be 4 enemies here, 2 dogs, 2 regular guard enemies. The ones on the right will automatically aggro to you, so go ahead and take them out. Again, the giant usually never follows me up here. This time he did. If he does, just try to kill them all if you can. If you have to, reset again and you die, just come and follow the same path. Once you've killed all the enemies here though, you're going to go ahead and head towards the left up these stairs, and we're going to head over here to this ladder up this tower. Right up here at the top of the tower is where we're going to find a chest, and within the chest we're going to find Milady, which I already got, as you guys saw, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some footage of me actually getting Milady inside of my actual initial playthrough of the area and of this DLC. So that is how you get Milady, and that is some of the stats and stuff of the weapon. It's an absolutely amazing weapon. Again, you can get it right as soon as you start the DLC, so why not? I really suggest doing it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We'll see you guys in the next Shadow of the Erdtree DLC video. Goodbye, and remember to stay timeless.